team, former friends, people that loved the way they looked. Talk to me about Spencer Morgan and Raoul Hernandez, guys.
Man, I couldn't believe. It all started because Spencer had to leave early during a match. He had to fill in a shift. And then the next week he didn't show up.
I can actually cue that.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll do that
Weird.
now.
Spencer? What?
Spencer's walking out.
Oh God! Wait, what? Why would Spencer walk?
And then next thing we know is Ricky Robinson and Raoul are just ruining Spencer's life.
Yeah. I mean, that's...
Talk to me about more. Like, I mean, so Raoul kind of just talked his way into this fight, right? Because it was Ricky Robinson doing the work.
Yeah, Raoul is just, he was the one who brought Ricky to the table to help him with Spencer. And Ricky's kind of been the guy who's been doing all the hurting and teabagging, I guess you can say.
Yeah.
But Raoul, I mean, this is his thing. And we saw last week, this guy was on a mission. He wanted to get noticed. He wanted somebody to book this damn match already. He wouldn't stop until somebody would guarantee him a shot at the U.S. champion, Spencer Morgan, and he's got it this week. But these guys, great friends. They loved how they
used
looked.
to be great friends.
And now,
Yeah.
look at this. Look at this. They're not friends anymore. They're enemies.
And this is for the mug. This is for the Uncle Sledding title.
Yeah.
The stakes don't really get much higher than this. Only the world title is more important than this.
Yeah.
Look at this, man. Look at this.
Oh my God. I'm Spencer
dapper.
Morgan. He is a special kind of guy. He won a tournament, and then he defeated a guy who won the biggest tournament ever. He's done some great things.
He was our greatest U.S. title holder in the history of this company.
Oh yeah,
The
company.
This place is so far from an operational company.
I mean, this is it. These guys are
Yeah.
finally facing off. After Raoul came in like match after match to like get this fight going. It's absolutely ridiculous.
Generic Tag brings up a good point that it's debatable that the world title is more important than the U.S. title.
I feel like discussion has kind of brought it back into some sort of relevancy.
Yeah, when he was just beating up like Dougie Middle and sledding Bianchi, I would argue that. But what he did in that backyard barbecue brawl, my God, my
Yeah.
goodness.
He's got to win over Magomed. I don't know what that means anymore, but
Yeah, it's meaning less and less.
He can beat up a guy who puts on really good, gets beat up really well and lasts a long time.
and now keep in mind Raoul was a kickboxing champion in this, like an S1 champion.
S1 champion.
Yeah, so like he's got really good knees. He's knocked out people before. Spencer Morgan can absolutely get knocked out at any time here.
And he's got a dangerous elbow. He destroyed Bradford Culpepper's knee with an elbow from the Tree of Woe.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's very true.
I am sitting here wondering when that high kick or elbow is going to happen, and how is Spencer going to react to that? I mean, Spencer Morgan is, he is the people's champion, you could say. He goes out, he fights. The only reason he hasn't defended is because he's been entwined in this whole like weird thing with Raoul, and now we're here and we're getting this, but man, I don't know. And Spencer just works an entirely different wrestling style than Raoul is used to. He's headlocks, really technical kind of holds, and Raoul is just all about hurting people. And man.
It truly is very, very interesting.
Yeah. And it's what's interesting to me is that Ricky Robinson, the guy who's been doing kind of the dirty work of Raoul, he's not here right now. He's not out here. Maybe Raoul told him to stay in the back, but he's sure been using him, to do his dirty work, all throughout the last couple of weeks. Spencer is using the speed that he has to his advantage.
It's really smart. I mean, if Raoul can't land anything, it's not going to knock anyone out.
Yeah.
Huge forearms into the face of Spencer. My God, Raoul is not holding back. There's like a darkness in Raoul's eyes now. We saw him just be obsessed with disruption, like everyone. I think Raoul is going to take this. I'll tell you that much.
That's entirely plausible.
Yeah. I mean, he's the kind of guy that even if he's not the better wrestler, if he just lands the right shot at the right time, he can end it.
Yeah.
Raven Bright, it seems like the chat room right now is discussing Discussion Davis's fear of raccoons, a rational fear. The reason why Discussion Davis even fights is because one night he was attacked by a gang of raccoons that tore his upper lip off, and he learned he could have handled himself big frog splash misses. If he just knew the martial arts, he would have been able to punch them and kick them away. Yeah. And now look at him, he's one of the greatest champions ever. With technically either 11 or 52 title defenses. We don't know which.
It's really hard to tell.
I mean, with the people he's actually pinned, it's 11 or maybe 12 at this point. With the people
12.
he's been in matches with, it's 53, I think.
Wow. Raoul kicked out of that Windsor knot there. That is the move that Spencer likes to finish with.
Chainsaw, I think what we need to do is, the chat room is calling, big fucking, my God, slap upside the head.
The showcase.
Chat room's asking for that infamous picture of Discussion being freaked out in Mr. Bianchi's backyard months ago.
Yeah, before the renovations.
Yeah. Very, very interesting. Yeah, we could show that before Discussion comes out, because he's got an open challenge still. So we got to think, who hasn't fought tonight? Who could possibly come out and do this? Discussion's had this open challenge going on for 4 weeks now.
Yeah. I don't really want to bring this up because... But Ichabod Adams did say that he's done messing around and that the All-Right is going to come pretty hard for that title.
Parts.
Oh, these close pins.
My God, Spencer.
I was just gonna say I hoped it was Rat Middle, but
that'd be good.
I hope it's not Ichabod.
Me too. Ichabod already got a shot. Let's be real here. Ron Harris is the new real champion of the Alt-Right, and he's not even Alt-Right.
It is very important to point out that this is the co-main. And so, the co-main, big forearms. And Raoul can do this at any time. Spencer Morgan, he's working shifts, guys.
Yeah.
He's a busy dude. He's not necessarily someone who you could just assume is getting in his training, whereas Raoul is like eating and breathing this fight, this match.
And publicly masturbating.
Yeah,
let's be real here. He still has that affliction.
Looks like Spencer just did the Wakanda sign. That'd be a weird twist to his character. Kind of into it. Whoa!
God, these guys are tired.
They're putting everything into every single punch right now.
I can't believe he kicked out of another Shote. Raoul knows this is the biggest fight. This is the biggest shot he's ever had at greatness.
And that's saying a lot. He's beaten Karate Hendrix. He's won tournaments. but he's taking a lot of damage.
He really is.
Oh God, he's going for it. Look at that! Look, showing off his belt that's on sale. Little enziguri roll.
I want to say this: Spencer is a step ahead throughout most of this fight. You know, he always seems to kind of know what to do next, and that is what makes a great champion. Man, whenever I see Raoul go for those knees, just you wonder, is that it? You know, is that going to be all for that? You know, like, can he handle more than that? Oh my God!
Those knees are
Terrible.
devastating.
Oh God! Whoa! Raoul goes flying to the outside. Spencer is usually not this violent. He bows. Wow. Spencer's getting into it.
I think he knows that he has to go all out here. This might be a former friend, but it doesn't mean that he has to go easy on this guy.
Roy Zoom, if this match goes long, will Spencer get fired for getting late to work? He was a former .TV champion. He had the belt stripped because he had to make a shift. Luckily, the U.S. title has been really good to him. I don't know. In other words, I don't know how to answer that question. What do you guys think? I don't think he's got a shift right now.
I think he might have. I think he got this one. You know.
Yeah.
I think he knows better.
He built up some PTO.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Generic tag. Back in the day when he was like .TV champion, .TV before Wim went crazy and forced us to put it higher up on the card. It used to be like the second fight on the card, and Spencer just couldn't do that with his schedule because he's got keys and he's got to shut down the register, and there's just no guarantee.
Yeah, I mean, you saw during
My God, Raoul just knocked out Spencer.
Holy shit!
Wow.
Like we said, he can
masturbate.
Oh my God!
This has been a really brutal night.
90%.
We're not going to have anyone left for next week. Holy good God!
Oh my God!
New champion, Jesus!
I am very, very disturbed by that. Before we head into the main event, I just want to bring up Substitute Series 2018 is coming June 30th. 3 new people are joining the league here, and all of our former substitute teachers, everyone's moving in. The tournament is continuing on, but right now, guys, holy crap. Spencer, Raoul.
I am blown away. I did not see that happen. We were talking about it, and then it happened. You know, like that's how dangerous that guy is.
We're gonna need more substitutes to pick up the slack with all these guys on injured reserve.
The picture is very disturbing, Jenner. And then on the rope says, if only that Miles fellow could get cricked. Yeah, I mean, I think Ichabod would like that.
Gross.
Tonight has been a very, very weird night.
I think we need to see that raccoon picture to calm us all down.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to the raccoon picture. I'll bring it up right here. It's I don't like Spencer losing at all.
I'm
We're all just very quiet right now.
Yeah.
I mean, so much. I mean, death is an overstatement, but you know, so much devastation this one night.
People are getting hurt, and like we had like a really bloody week a few weeks ago, and I can't even find this. God, there's just.
Does Let Lou keep downloading like JPEGs of ramen onto your computer?
I mean, let's be honest. What I remember that I'll always remember that Sunday night he went on he went on Twitch and he just watched YouTube videos of ramen and just people making ramen and eating it and just scrolling through the comments. He literally spent the whole time scrolling through comments. It was
such a weird boy. If we can't find the raccoons, then we'll just have to.
I think that there's a good chance that we don't have that.